Whether you're watching this video because you're suspecting yourself of being codependent or because it's someone who's near and dear to you, you're in the right place. Welcome! My name is Tanya and I'm really happy to have you here. Codependency is not recognized by DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, as a mental disorder, which means for us that there are no officially acknowledged and recognized symptoms. So all I can do in this video is to share with you my experience, what it's been like for me, and the research I did along the way. My recovery began with this book by Melody Beattie. I still vividly remember reading this book in Spain during my yoga retreat. I was really surprised back then how relatable it was. There are a lot of definitions of codependency, but the one that resonates with me most is the one by Melody Beattie, and I'm gonna read it for you. A codependent person is one who has let another person's behavior affect him or her and who is obsessed with controlling that person's behavior. Very relatable, right? In this book by Melody Beattie, you will find a lot of characteristics of a codependent person, but in this video I will focus only on those that I've experienced personally and that I think are extremely relevant. Number 1. Controlling everything and everyone because otherwise it feels like it will fall apart. Codependents are control freaks. The way it's explained is, if you grew up in a family where it was constant chaos and disorder, maybe you had to take care of a younger sibling while you yourself were a child, or you had to take care of an alcoholic parent. Then you grew up thinking that if you lose control and let the events of life unfold in a natural way, then your life will become unmanageable. Then the familiar chaos will get back and your life will be ruined again. So you need to control everything and everyone to feel safe. Then we grow up and we have to control our relationships. We need to know where they are going and what to expect next, what our partner is doing right now. So we have this illusion that we can control things, and if shit hits the fan again, we are prepared. The truth is, though, that I can control things far less than I think. If it's meant to happen, it will happen anyways, and I cannot control another person's behavior while I can barely control myself, right? I had so many instances in my life where things happened anyways. I tried to control them so hard and prevent them from happening, but they did happen anyways. The only difference I made with my control is that I prolonged my own suffering instead of losing control and let the life events unfold in a natural way. So why to worry and try to control every single thing then? Number 2. Taking responsibility for other people's feelings. Whatever has happened with people or to them, you think that it's somehow your responsibility and somehow you were involved. For example, I dated someone who did not have time for me. We had a great time together and he ticked a lot of my boxes, but he did not tick the most important box, which is being able to meet my needs. He said a lot of things he did not really mean, and he's made a lot of promises he did not follow up on, and in the end he chose to walk away because he simply did not have the time for a relationship. Although I've done a lot of work on myself, there is still and always will be this codependent part in me that says,
see, if you could have only done this or said this, then things would have been different and he would not have to walk away.
So no matter the situation, we codependents will always assume our responsibility for things that might be totally unrelated to us. Thanks to therapy, I could quickly tune down this voice of,
Tanya, you could have somehow influenced his decision.
And take the situation at its face value, that he just did not have the time for me, and surely he has his reasons for that. And I don't need to know what exactly those reasons are. I'm sure that they're perfectly valid, but he's still not available for me, so why to worry? Let's just find someone who is. I guess what I'm trying to say is that not everything in the world is revolving around us. Other people have their traumas, their past that they need to work through, and it's not up to us. So we should not take responsibility for their feelings and choices. Number 3. People pleasing.
I'm only good when you are happy.
If people don't like us or if they don't approve of us, it feels like we have to fight for their approval and for their love, because otherwise we're not worthy. It took me a while to realize and give myself permission not to be liked by everyone and be okay with that. For example, I met a guy a year back. He's a friend of my close friend, and that guy basically thinks that I am not authentic and I'm pretending to be someone I'm not, and I'm really good at selling myself. Immediately when I learned this, I thought,
I need to hang out with him more. I need to show him my true self, that I'm not like this, that he's wrong.
But then I was like, hold on a second. I'm actually not $100 banknote to be liked by everyone. It's okay, and he can think whatever he pleases. I have only that much energy, and I cannot really go now and change the minds of everyone who doesn't like me or who I think doesn't like me. Instead, I should develop a thorough sense of myself. So I can have a conversation with myself where I can convince me that he's not right and I have my own opinion. So for example, I know that I am authentic and sincere because I come out on here, record quite raw and authentic videos, and I'm being as honest as I possibly can. So to me, it's a proof that I'm not playing games and I'm not pretending to be someone I'm not. So I should rely on my own judgments and hold on to the internal sense of my own worth. Number 4, other people's needs are more important. Codependents are benevolent. Well, of course, we have our own selfish needs to take care of other people and putting them on a pedestal, but from the outside it feels like we are benevolent. If you're tired but your friend goes like,
Hey, let's go shopping today.
Or your friend reaches out for help with their job assignment while you had hell of a day, what would you say? If you drop everything to go and help your friend, it means you're sacrificing your own needs in comfort and rest, which is actually what you need if you're tired and you had a long day at work. So if it's the matter of life and death, I will sacrifice my immediate needs, or if I'm in a good mood and not tired, then of course I will help. In other instances, it feels like I'm just betraying myself. Now I would say,
Hey, can you ask someone else because I'm just tired and I cannot help you right now?
Or
can it wait till tomorrow, then I can stop by and help you?
Because I trust that they can take care of themselves and the world is not going to end if I don't go out of my way and help them right now. Number 5. Unable to identify own feelings. When something objectively dramatic and negative happens that is supposed to make me naturally angry or upset, I don't know how to respond to that because I don't know how I feel. For example, when that guy who did not have the time for me that I mentioned previously in the video told me that when he's laying next to me all he can think of is his business, I did not get angry. I did not say that and just kick him out. I froze. I got confused. I was like, how am I supposed to respond to that? Is it negative or is it neutral, or should I understand him right now? What am I supposed to do now? In moments like this, I don't really know how to react and what to say because I just don't know how I feel and I cannot really trust my feelings in the moment, at least it feels that way. I'm still working on this part. It's quite hard to be honest, because in my childhood, whenever I was upset or sad or just not in a good mood, I was told,
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Why are you not happy? Why are you not smiling?
So now I'm afraid to really show those feelings because I associate them with bad feelings, with negative feelings, while in reality there is not such a thing as a bad feeling. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just a feeling. So I'm still struggling to express some feelings like anger, because if I do, it feels like I'm a bad person. So I'm only able to do that through spiritual practices when, for example, we do those vital movements or whatever it's called, when you listen to mantras and you sort of dance, but it's not like dancing, it's more like you just move your body the way you feel like. Or through meditations when something pops up and I just start crying and I get really angry and upset in the moment, that I can start jumping and just let it all out. But I'm definitely working towards being able to express anger in the moment and trusting myself, trusting my feelings in the moment. If you're watching this video and a lot of this resonates with you and you feel like, gosh, I need to change it all right now, I need to become a better person, it's okay. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. And before you're making any move in the direction of changing yourself, please accept yourself first. Give yourself love and compassion. It might sound counterintuitive, but you can still strive towards changing and improving yourself while accepting yourself the way you are. Just accepting that it's the way you're wired, it's who you are, and most of it will probably stay with you throughout the course of your life. So you better accept and learn to love it now. It will most probably get less intense if you work on it, and it will bother you less. But the codependent part will always be there, at least it's how it works with me. When I just embarked on my journey, I thought,
I will heal completely, I will be another person. I don't want this codependency, I will get rid of it as soon as possible.
But now I don't see it this way anymore. It's part of me, and it's beautiful. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching till the end. It means a lot to me, I really appreciate it. If you like and can resonate with my content, then please give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Subscribe to my channel because I upload videos every single week. And leave a comment down below because I really like to know what you think. Hopefully, see you next time. Bye!